viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a home of accurate news and current news. For those who subscribe to our channel, God bless you for subscribing. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. Ohanaeze, Afenifere, Pandef says it's insult on Nigerians. The comment by Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Shehu, in a Channel Television's interview that members of the cabal in the presidency are not hungry individuals and do not deserve the public criticism they get, has drawn the hair of Nigerians, with Ohanaeze, Afenifere, Pan-Niger Delta Forum and People's Democratic Party (PDP) describing it as an insult on Nigerians. Shehu, while appearing on the television program on Christmas Day, said contrary to the false belief that the cabal manipulates the president, they are respectable Nigerians who deserve respect because they have achieved a lot. A lot of people who have been dragged into these cabal things are respectable Nigerians who have achieved a lot for themselves and for the nation. They are not there as hungry people out to grab things for themselves, he said. On Mama Daura, he said Nigerians should not brand person close to President Buhari who have offered to serve the nation as a member of a cabal. Nigerians have formed the practice by labeling people that are in some advisable positions of the president as a cabal. Peoples should not be labeled negatively simply because they have offered themselves to support the president of this country, he said. It is absurd to jettison federal government orders for a cabal, Ohanaeze said. Reacting, however, Ohanaeze, through its publicity secretary, Chief Uche, said, "You see, when you do the right thing in a wrong way, it becomes wrong. The issue is not about being hungry or well-fed. It is about integrity of the government. It is about conventionality, law and civility. The taxpayers' money is used to pay the retinue of ministers, presidential advisors, assistants and other aides. They are the official government's decision policy or decision makers, yet you abandon them to depend or take these instructions from an underhand body called the cabals. It is unfortunate that Shehu, whose utterances are presumed as that of the president, could say that blatantly. From the American experience, it is enough to impeach the president if it is established, as in the present case, that it came from the presidency. It is absurd to jettison the Federal Executive Council and other lawful bodies to take orders from an ethnic and prejudice-infested cabals. It smells to high heavens. Stop insulting Nigeria's intelligence, Odumakin said. Reacting also, National Publicity Secretary of the Pan-Yoruba Social Political Organization, Mr. Yinka Odumakin asked, "Since when did they stop being hungry? Is it since 1999 or 2016? If you are not hungry, why did you move to the presidential villa living at government expense? Shehu should stop insulting people's intelligence. If he has nothing to say, he should keep quiet." Comment irresponsible, careless, says by Pandef. Pandef, in a statement by Deputy National Secretary Mr. King Robinson, recalled that last week Shehu also reportedly said it was not a sin for the president to have what he referred to as a close confidant. We wish to note that while there may be nothing wrong in the president having close confidants who may offer the president advice when needed, it becomes a grave problem to governance and to the nation when such persons interfere in the running of the government, and worst, when they even interfere in the private affairs of the president, as the nation was made to understand by the wife of the president, Aisha Buhari. It is disturbing that the media aides of President Buhari are increasingly becoming haughty and contemptuous in posture and in words. They seem to have overtaken by delusional fantasies and not now more interested in offending the sensibilities of Nigerians than doing their jobs professionally as media aides to help build rapport with citizens for Mr. President. which he earnestly needs. This is sad, and it is not good for our democracy. We therefore call on President Buhari to call his media aides to order. On the recent release of Omoyele Sowore and Colonel Sambo Dasuki from the custody of the Department of State Services in respect of subsisting court order, Pandev, while commending the federal government for finally coming to terms with the tenet of constitutional democracy, also called for the release of all other innocent Nigerians being illegally detained by the DSS and other security agencies. Meanwhile, Pandev wishes the government and people of the Niger Delta region peaceful celebration this Yuletide season, he said. Presidency admittance of Kabir's best Christmas gift to Nigerians. Wow, says by the PDP. The PDP on its part described presidency allusion to the existence of a Kaaba in the villa as the best Christmas gift to Nigerians. Deputy National Publicity Secretary of PDP, who reacted to the comment, Diron Odeyemi, said the presidency has given Nigerians the best Christmas gift by finally admitting that, indeed, a Kaaba is in charge of their affairs. The people voted for and not the ones governing the people. So we can now see why nothing is moving in the right direction. If members of the Kaabas are not hungry, as Shehu said, can he tell us what impact they have made after they found themselves in the corridor of powers? Are Nigerians better off today than they were before the APC came on board? They have since run out of smart arguments, and they can no longer deny the truth staring them in the face. The Kaabas has ruined Nigeria for their selfish interest. Our advice to Nigerians is simple: be prepared to push this unprepared party out of power in 2023. It is good we are witnessing what capacity they have for governance, but having failed completely, there is no need to give them another chance. He urged Nigerians to see Shehu's remark for what it is: arrogance and scant regrets for the feelings of the people, many of whom had a bleak Christmas because those taking decisions on behalf of all of us know nothing about how to manage the economy for the benefit of the people. Wow. So my viewers today, what is your own take about this news? What is your own take? Your comment is very important to us. According to what the PDP or Ohanaeze Afenifere Pandev said, I think it's just an insult on Nigerians for Gabashew to be saying that the Kabas are not hungry. What an insult. What an insult, which means that the Kabas are the ones running Nigerian government right now. Not even Buhari at all. It is just an insult on Nigerians. And a lot of people made a comment and said that it's just 3 years to go for the servant and their paymasters. Nigerians don't forget in a hurry. Can Sani Abacha's family members walk tall in any other part of Nigerians beside Kano State today? How many places has Babangida been given hero welcome within Nigerians? Let the present majority cherish so much bundle the citizens' fate. I understand the man we voted, the man so many trekked to Abuja to congratulate for winning election against the sitting HOS will no longer be contested in 2023, but his party will do. By the way, the party can go and die since the platform had been used. Additional and Garuba better change tactics. Their present utterances will make them highland to themselves in a few years to come. And they say, what a shame, jettisoning the organs and democratic structure of government is certainly not the way to go. Shehu Gaba and those who Nigerians never voted for, but have imposed themselves as the president of Nigeria, admitting that the Kabas are calling the shots, is the greatest service Shehu Gaba has done to the country. What Nigerians will do from now onward with the Kabas, who are running the countries according to their fantasies, is the real issues. Aisha Buhari has warned severally that powers has been hijacked from her husband and Nigerians, obviously under a spell. never interrogated or lifted a voice to question this disturbing and embarrassing development. One thing is clear, Buhari is sincere, but clearly lacked the capacity to preside over the affairs of Nigerians. Aisha Buhari raised the alarm, and Shehu Gaba has confirmed it. We have the National Assembly to question and interrogate this undemocratic development. Very, very disgusting and despicable. This person said that Buhari is innocent. I don't believe that. I don't think Buhari is innocent. Upon all the things that are happening right now, I don't think Buhari is innocent. I accept what this person said, except that Buhari is innocent. Buhari is not innocent, as the case may be right now. And somebody said, are we not supposed to be tired of the cry of Cabras in the succeeding governments since independence, but which had assumed an unprecedented dimensions in the Fourth Republic? When Obasanjo was in power, those in his shaking cabinet were designated as Cabras. In the short period of late President Yar'Adua, imaginary Cabras were dislodged from his government through the doctrine of necessity. The polity was heated beyond compare. Then came ex-President GEJ, which Cabras were mainly Southeasterners. Now, with President Muhammadu Buhari, his Cabras tools are the people closest to him. From my perspectives, it will seem like those that are outside of the core advisors and who are the serious to be a part always are the critics. In this wise, the Ohanaeze, the splinter group of Afenifere, and a section of Pandav, rather than their shooting hawks and trying to bring down the roof, should instead form a formidable group and proffer alternative solutions to the myriad of our problems. This way, they may be able to speak to our subconscious mind that they are a credible force in the polity. Their present method is not credible and would lead nowhere but only the desert. Wow. This is just, in fact, we don't even understand where we're heading to. I'll keep on saying it. I'll keep on saying it. We don't know where we are heading to right now. Now it has been confirmed that we have Cabras. It has been confirmed that it is not only Buhari that is really in charge of this Nigerian government. And look at what Pandav said. He said this is the best Christmas gift ever Nigeria has given unto us. So my viewers today, what do you think about this news? What is your own take? Your comment is very important to us. Kindly drop your comment at the comment section below, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. For those who did so, God bless you. We appreciate you. We love you. And thank you so much. See you in the next video.